Hello there, hope you are having a great day. In this video, I will show you how to set up the app. So without further delay, let's get started. If you go to the app widget here and go to the website visitors, map and globe, you have four different design for the maps. First off, you have the 2D map. This map shows a world map here with the data of your visitors. Right now, we don't have any visitor data, only one here, which is the demo data, right? So you will see the data like this. You can also completely change the design, color, and everything. There are some additional features as well, which are not active by default. So for example, you can select some presets, color presets from here. Like we have this node theme, one of my personal favorite. So you can see the design change, the color change here. You also have some additional features for all the widgets. For example, you can animate the markers here. So you can show the pulse animation like this. You can also show the visit count. You can enable the zoom. You can show the stats of the visitors. The tooltip, which will show the name of the city when you hover on the markers. And of course, you can change the language from here. Apart from this, you can also change the marker size, marker style. All the colors are customizable as well. These presets are to help you uh, get a starting point for your presets. So for example, let's say you want to change the background color. You can simply go here, click on the color picker and change it to any color you want. By default, many people might have problem setting each color here. That's why I have added some color presets to help you get a starting point. Most of these look good, so you will definitely find some good presets in here. Anyway, moving forward, we have another widget here, which is the classic globe. And this is, as the name suggests, is a classic globe here. It has the same design settings just like the 2D maps, but you have a more interactive element here. So you can drag and move the globe however you want. And similar to the 2D map, we have the color presets here, including some popular website colors as well, like the Spotify theme here uses the same theme colors as the Spotify. And if you go to the preview, you can actually drag the globe around, right? So this is the marker here. You can drag the globe however you want. So this is the second widget. Apart from this, we have a modern globe with more modern design for modern website. And finally, we have a real Earth here. And this is basically a globe, a real Earth design here. So you can see that we have the Earth and you have all the markers similar to the other globe. You will not have too many color customization here for obvious reason. This is a realistic globe, but still you can change the colors. And you have the same settings here as well. So yeah, you can show easily any widget that you want. The most important thing is the visitor tracking. So let me show you how to do that. If you go to your widget, you will have this visitor tracker widget on the top. Just add it in your footer, right? The reason why we are doing this is to get the visitor to track the visitors no matter on which page he lands on. You have some settings here in the tracker. The first setting is to set the number of CMS items you want to fill. So the data of your visitors is actually stored in your own website to comply with the privacy rules around the world, right? So no data is sent outside your website. If you go to your collection, you have this CMS collection here, visitor locations. All the visitor data is stored here in form of latitude, longitude, city, and so on. Right, so you can see right here, and the data is city wise, right? So it also has the visit count, how many visitors have visited from a city. It will be shown here as well, right? So you can set the number, how many CMS item you want to allow based on your website plan. The second setting is the session duration. And what happens is that, let's say a visitor comes to your website and then he closes your website and comes back after 15 minutes. So you can set a duration here during which no duplicate tracking will be stored in the CMS, right? So right now it is 30, and I think that's a good number. So let me show you real quick how the data is stored. You can, of course, delete all the data as well. This is again to comply with the privacy rules around the world. So let me delete it. And let's publish the website and go to the live website where this tracker will track the user visitor location. Now, another important thing is that it is required for the visitor to give the location access. If there is no location access, it will not register the visitor location. So you can see that it asks for the location of the visitors, right? So it automatically asks for the visitor location. So if I choose it like this, now it can read the visitor's location. So if I go to the CMS collection now, you can see that we now have a location right here. All right. So in this way, you can track all the visitor data and show them in your map right here. So if I now go to the 2D map, it will show the marker that we have added in the CMS. So it's a very straightforward setup. You can easily use them, change the design, and so on. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a personal message on my website or using the email on the app page. But that's it for this video. Thanks again for trying out the app. I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.